to the occasion. Go to our website to make your
you must listen to her. Of course, you must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Yes, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, fellow Biafrans. Welcome to this particular broadcast today as we continue the awareness for the Biafra restoration and the liberation of Biafra. You are listening and watching through the Enter Biafra Channel 1, Enter Biafra Channel 2. You are also listening to the FM radio, Voice of Biafra 97.5 FM in Biafra land. You are also watching through the Twitter, Twitch, and on all auto-piloted IPOB media platforms. This evening, we have come again as we continue to create awareness to put Biafra on the spotlight globally. This job we will continue to do as the volunteers and our security on ground that are working day and night to protect our land against this particular aggression we are facing today. Just like I made it very clear yesterday during the State of the Nation address that we need 50 men because this is the time for action, not for talking. As everybody is shouting, rise up, protect and defend yourself. We have been ahead of them. When we were telling them that Nigeria has collapsed and that the Islamic State have come to take over Nigeria and that the Nigerian government is sponsoring them, and of course the Nigerian army and other security agencies which they control are also shielding and sponsoring and aiding them to kill our people. When we're saying it, some of the people that have come today to ask people to defend themselves, they were all keeping quiet. Today, all these people have come to realize that if you don't defend yourself in Nigeria, you will all die one after the other. But when we said it, they say, don't mind them. These are propaganda. They are Biafra people. They want to leave Nigeria. So it is because of propaganda. So people say the voice is not good. So we are going to check the voice and make some changes. This voice must be very good. But let us refresh the program so that you will have a better audio. All right, welcome back again. I know that the audio should be good now. I know the audio should be good right now, right? So can you let me know that the audio is good? I know the audio should be good right now, right? So can you let me know that the audio is good? All right, now the audio is good, at my end. So I do not know if the audio is cracking. You check your own device. You check your device and refresh again. All good now. All right, let's go there. So everything is good. So when we were telling these people that if you do not rise up to defend yourself, I mean, when we talk about defense, we need arms. We need arms and ammunition to defend our land. You don't defend your land by prayers alone. So when you see them calling you to rise up and defend yourself, they are actually telling you to get arms, because the people that are coming to kill you, they are coming with armored tanks. They are coming with all manner of weapons. So you need to defend yourself with arms and ammunition. That is why when we talk about the need for every Biafran to rise up now to fund this movement, it is because the time has come for us to protect our land against the aggression. So I want to inform you today that Canada has become the first country to mark Nigeria as a no-travel zone. Canada have marked Nigeria as a no-travel zone. So it is a sign that Nigeria will not exceed next year, 2023. I want to maintain that we are not going to allow election to take place in our land. And I want to also inform Biafrans that you must be alert. You must be very vigilant. You must put your ear on the ground. Any day you hear information about Mega Rally, you must pass the information ahead of time to us so that we are going to talk to our people back home and we lock Biafra down. Any day you hear that there is a Mega Rally of any political party, because we are going to, from there, show them that Biafrans are ready to leave Nigeria. It is not enough that we continue to fold our hands and look why these people kill us every day and take over our land. So today, I have come to show you how far it has gone globally and how far those people who were thinking that something is going to come out, the mega churches, GUOs, or whatever they call them, Adeboye is now shouting, defend yourself. But he has private jet. I do not know whether Pastor Adeboye has bought and provided any arms and ammunition to his church members. Or when he tells them to defend themselves, what are they going to use to defend themselves? When Pastor Adeboye said, defend yourself, what is he actually saying? Is the church going to rise up and carry mortar and everything to them? They need guns. The people that you are going to ask your people to defend themselves against, they come with AK-47 machine guns. They do not come with stick. So if Pastor Adeboye, let us even assume that he finally wake up, if he has waken up now to realize that there is danger. So has he provided guns or weapon for people to use to defend themselves? It is not just enough that you come and start shouting after when we have noticed this thing years back. And now, if it is not us, you will not even have the courage to come and say, defend yourself. And you sat there thinking you are going to be shouting every day and something will happen. Today, you see, it has become almost late to some regions. As I'm talking to you, Benue State, where the Autumn is the governor, they don't have any security outfit. They don't have any security outfit. You see, that is why Autumn is crying today. So I want you to understand that Adeboye do not ask people. You don't need to tell your church members to rise up and defend yourself. Bring the money, Adeboye. Those church of Adeboye in Biafra land should bring the money for security so that our Eastern Security Network will be funded. You don't need to ask your church members to defend themselves. They need guns and bullets to do that. But you don't need to do that. That is why we are 1,000 miles, 1,000 steps ahead of you. We have the Eastern Security Network that have been doing that job. So you do not need to ask your church members to rise up and defend themselves. Bring the money and support the Eastern Security Network. Your churches in Biafra land must rise up to support the Eastern Security Network. You do not need to ask your church members to rise up, those who don't know how to handle gun and fight the enemy. That is why we are here. And we are going to do everything to make sure we don't listen to nobody. We will defend our land. If anybody is going to talk, we will ask him to go back to Biafra land and leave and stay there for 1 year and come back and tell us his or her experience. Nobody in this new generation will tell us what to do. Whether both from international community, both from the local, and nobody is going to tell us how we are going to defend our land because the international community has failed us. They have failed us and they have failed woefully. And we are going to make sure we provoke the international community. We will provoke them. Very, very soon, we are going to provoke them because they have failed. They have failed to protect the people in Africa. But they are always coming to Africa for our natural resources. They come to Africa to take our oil. They come to Africa to take our minerals. But we are being killed in hundreds every day. Nobody is talking. We will provoke them this time around. We are not going to listen to anybody. We will solicit for arms and ammunition publicly to defend our land. Because all these things they are coming to say, this one will say, oh, come, you are bringing problem. The problem is already there in our land and we are not looking face. We are not scared of anybody. We are not even looking anybody's face. Are they going to live our life for us in Africa? The answer is no. So this generation, we are going to teach them lesson. We will defend our land with anything available to us. So when they tell you, you are causing trouble, tell them to move to Biafra land and have the experience, what your people are going through. I want you to understand that some of them are giving travel advices to their citizens. They are giving precautionary measures to their citizens who go to Africa, especially Nigeria, for exploitation. And when they go there, they are now advising them, do not travel to Nigeria. Don't travel there. If you do not have anything to do, do not travel to Nigeria. So we are going to show you how far the Canada have gone. I want you to understand that as a freedom fighter, I am not ready for anything. It is called freedom fight. I fight for the freedom of my people. Those who want us to have peace must leave our land. They must leave Biafra land. Military must leave our land. We don't need them. We don't need the military. We are not in military era. And let us go to Canada. What Canada have to say about Nigeria? Canada say, I want you to listen to what Canada say. Nigeria avoid risk non-essential travel. Avoid non-essential travel to Nigeria due to the unpredictable security situation throughout the country and the significant risk of terrorism, crime, intercommunal clashes, armed attack, and kidnapping. Everything you see they listed here, you know, what gave birth to all these things you see here is the dangerous diversity. Yet, they will preach, continue to stay. For how long will you continue to do with these crimes? The crimes that is coming to you as a result of the dangerous diversity. The dangerous diversity, we say, we can no longer continue like this. There is a better way to live. There is a better way to live. The better way to live is that we are not compatible, we have nothing in common, and there is no way we can continue to shy away from the truth. The truth being that we have absolutely nothing in common with the jihadist people. Those whose agenda is to just kill us and take over our resources. So, from next year, we will end it. We have told them, all these military tanks they are bringing to Biafra land, they will all die there. If the idea is to come to kill our people, you will all die in Biafra land. Mark my word. Since last year, they told you the military exercise is only going to last for 3 months. They say it's going to last for 3 months. I am asking them today, when is the 3 months going to end? All we see is more of the military coming, and villages are burnt. In Obaro, yesterday, over 30 youth were killed, murdered in cold blood. We have the videos. Nobody is talking. But let me tell you, we will provoke you very soon. Those of you who think that we are cowards, we are going to provoke you very soon. And we will give you very big provocation. We are going to make sure that the Biafra issue will be on the spotlight. If that is what you want, we will give it to you. And let me tell you, everything we are doing is something that we know we are going to do it anyway. If we don't do it today, we are going to do it tomorrow. For the sake of the freedom of our people, to secure our future. Today, our children can no longer go to school. Not because they don't like going to school, not because of the sit-at-home, civil disobedience, but because of the military siege in our land. People are fleeing from villages and from the towns. So Canada should understand that it is not enough to tell their citizens not to travel to Nigeria. But you have business interests in Nigeria. How have your traveling restriction or warning or advice to the Canadian citizen got to do with the business interest you have in Nigeria? The oil exploration you are doing in Nigeria, have you also cautioned the people that are drilling oil from Biafra land that, oh, stop drilling the oil? There is insecurity. Have you also cautioned the sheep that are bringing crude oil from Africa to you that, oh, stop bringing the crude oil? There is crisis in Nigeria. The people are dying because that is the only thing you are interested in. You are not interested in the life of the people that you are exploiting their natural resources. You want to protect your citizen from being killed, from being victim of what you are protecting. You don't want them to be victimized in the evil contraption called Nigeria. You caution them, do not go there, do not go there. And you know the reason why you are cautioning them not to go there. You know the reason why those insecurity are, escalating. You know the reason the upsurge of the terrorists in Nigeria. The reason is the dangerous diversity. The reason is Nigeria is never one country. The reason is because of the clashes of interest. The reason is because of cultural differences. But you don't want to address it. The British don't want to address it. Every little thing, they caution their citizens. Don't go to Abuja. Don't go to Zamfara. Don't go to Imo State. Don't go to Plateau. There is insecurity everywhere. You know the problem. You know the cause of this insecurity. It's because Nigeria is never one. And every ethnic group is, fighting to survive. Yet, you pay no attention to the cause and the root of this problem. You rather want to protect your citizens not to travel to Nigeria. But your business interest is there. You exploit oil from the land. This insecurity can have not affected your business interest in Nigeria. So, it is going to affect everybody. And let me tell you, we are going to speak in a very strong language. Very, very soon. Very, very soon, the world will know that we are not scared of anybody. We are ready to fight Biafra Nigeria war for the very second time. And those who don't like it can leave. You can leave and wait until we finish and win this war and you can come back. But you see that war that you brought to our land, we will fight it. We cannot run away. You brought the war already. So I don't understand when people are saying Simon Ekpa is preaching war. Is it me that is bombarding Imo State? Is it me that is bombarding Obaru? Is it me that is bombarding Ebonyi? Is it me that is bombarding Enugu State? Is it Simon Ekpa that is sending military tanks to Biafra land where there is no war, if you think so? So nobody is running away from this war. We are not going to be scared of you. We can run away. We've done it before. Only that we did it, I will say it was just divine. We have done it before. We will go that channel again. If that is what is needed. If that is what Canada, if that is what the United Kingdom want, if that is what the European Union want, we are ready and we are going to fight this war the second time. The worst thing that will happen is when you know what to do and you are scared of doing it. That is the worst thing a man can do. So it is very imperative for those of you who have the resources to fund this particular movement. We are calling you to come forward. The time has come. If you don't want your information, you will be protected. Come out now to fund the security of your own people back home. We need 50 men. 50 men and women of integrity and caliber that will fund this particular movement for the next 5 months with $10,000 a month between now and December. And we are going to put capability where capability is. Very important. So let us go and continue what Canada have to say. I want you to understand what is going on. This is the level of risk. In case you do not know how the level of risk is, when you see this particular level, this level means that this country cannot be you can't travel to this country. When you see this, it means don't travel to this country. So, technically, Canada is telling their citizens not to go to Nigeria again. it has gotten to that extent. Before it was Borno State. Oh, do not go to Borno State. Don't go to Borno State. There is insecurity there. Medugri is under attack by Boko Haram. Don't travel to North. The people in Abuja thought those idiots who are following the Fulanis as politicians, they didn't know what is happening. Now, it is no longer Borno State. Abuja have entered it. I want you to understand that those who were in Abuja, when they were giving traveling advice to American citizens, don't go to Borno State. There is insecurity there. They were in Abuja enjoying juice, eating abacha apple. All of them thought it is not going to come to Abuja. Look at it today. I want you to listen to this. Look at it. Regional risk level. Avoid all travel. All travel. They say avoid to the following region due to the risk of terrorism, armed attack, kidnapping, communal and sectarian violence. All these things is what is giving birth to it is the diversity, dangerous diversity. They say, Northwestern state, Kaduna, don't go to Kaduna if you are a Canadian citizen. Don't go to Kano if you are a Canadian citizen. Don't go to Katsina, where president come from. Though if you are a Canadian citizen, do not go to Sokoto. Do not go to Zamfara. If you are from Canada. And they say in the north central state of Plateau, do not go to Plateau State if you are a Canadian. They say do not travel to northeastern state of Adamawa, Bauchi, Borno, Gombe, Jigawa, and Yobe if you are from Canada. What this means is that the entire Nigeria is under siege. Under siege. What is happening in Afghanistan is happening in Nigeria. And when we are saying it, you say, no. They continue. They say, the Niger Delta state of Akwa Ibom, don't go to Akwa Ibom. They are telling Canadian citizens, whatever happens, don't go to Akwa Ibom. Don't go to Anambra State. Don't go to Bayelsa. Don't go to Delta. Don't go to Imo State. Don't go to Rivers, with the exception of river capital, Port Harcourt, Iguacha, where we advise against non-essential travel. So they say, do not go to Rivers. But if you must go to Rivers, let it be in the city, the capital city, which is Port Harcourt. But if you must travel, let it be essential travel. You see it? But before, it was only the Northeast. And everybody. And Alina is saying that this something is reading in the Finnish traveling information about Nigeria. Thank you very much. We are going to bring it again tomorrow. But Finland is concerned now, so we don't have problem with that. Finland has never colonized any country. Finland has never colonized anybody. Finland is not interested in colonizing anybody. Finland has been neutral. Finland has been a force. That is why they succeed and excel, because they have not soiled their hands in the blood of anybody. So Finland is very exceptional. That is why whatever travel information they give, we are going to praise them, because they have never colonized anybody and they have never soiled their hands in the blood of any African. You see, Abuja, Calabar, and Lagos exercise a high degree of caution. You see, they say exercise a high degree of caution in its cities of Abuja. Abuja is now included. Although Abuja own is still in the yellow. You see, the yellow is because that is where the president lives. Abuja is still yellow. So it has not gotten to the red, but it is going to get to the red very soon. Now, let us go now to this particular and click this one so that you will know what it says. You see, the level of the risk. When you see this kind of thing, it means take normal security precaution, take similar precaution to those you will take in Canada. And then they continue. Exercise a high level degree of caution. When you see the yellow sign like this, there are certain safety and security concerns, or the situation could change quickly. Be very cautious at all times. Monitor local media and follow the instruction of all authorities. You can imagine they are telling their citizens to follow local media. Local media that cannot even allow a governor to speak the truth. They are telling their citizens to rely on local media like channel television that lies. I want you to now see the importance of this particular security alert. They say the 2 levels below are official government of Canada, travel advisory, and are issued where the safety and security of Canadians traveling or living in the country or region may be at risk. So Canada have now confirmed that they have issued this particular level of security against Nigeria, because everybody that is a Canadian living in Nigeria, your life has been considered to be at risk. It does not matter which city you are living. So long as you are residing in Nigeria for work, your life is at risk as a Canadian. And that is it. They say this particular level now is avoid non-essential travel. Your safety and security could be at risk. You should think about your need to travel to this country, territory, or region based on family or business requirement. Knowledge of a familiarity with the region and the other factors. If you are already there, think about whether you really need to be there. If you do not need to be there, you should think about leaving. The Canadian government, they are now telling their citizens living in Nigeria, if it is not a must that your business require you to live in Nigeria, you better leave now. You better pack your bag and leave Nigeria. And I think they should do that, because next year we not know who is a Canadian and who is a Nigerian. When they want to kill, they kill everybody. I am telling you. They continue. They say, avoid all travel. You should not travel to this country, territory, or region. Your personal safety and security are at great risk. If you are already there, you should think about leaving if it is safe to do so. If it is safe to leave Nigeria now. That is what the Canadian government are telling their citizens. Now, I want you to understand one thing. It didn't end here. As they were doing all these things, we, the Biafra people, we saw it many years ago coming. We saw the Afghanistan template being played in Nigeria. But when we say it, they don't believe. They don't believe. Today, Adebayo have come to say the same thing. So let us go and read what Adebayo said. Let us go. The general overseer, the overseer who tell people to defend themselves without providing guns and bullets for them. Just defend yourself. Now, listen to him. Adeboye, sorry, not Adebayo, Adeboye. From now on, it's fire for fire. Adeboye, from now on, it's fire for fire. I thought they are afraid. They are the one who want to be men of God. I thought they don't preach a fire for fire again. Or is it the fire for fire, the Holy Ghost fire, or fire for fire, the fire from AK-47? This man is no longer preaching Bible. He is now preaching fire for fire, which is good. I like it for that. But there is something I don't like. I don't like that he don't make provision for his church members. He can't be telling his church members to carry gun, carry gun when he don't make provision for gun. Private jet is everywhere. If you sell one private jet, He's going to buy gun and share to. If that is why we are saying there is no need sharing gun to redeem church members. When we have, especially those redeemed church in Biafra land, when we have been protecting your members, it is because of the Eastern Security Network that some of your members in Biafra land are alive today. Otherwise, Fulani may have finished them. But because Eastern Security Network have been defending and protecting them, so we need you to be supporting the Eastern Security Network. Tell Adeboye that he shouldn't be preaching his church members who don't know anything about weapon and security to and this particular alert warning is coming very late. He should have started preaching it since last 3 years ago. He didn't do it. So he misled his chambers. You know, they followed him, and now he is telling them just at the dying minute to protect and defend themselves. How would they defend themselves? When they were supposed to have prepared, when you're supposed to have preached this thing to them, when we were shouting and shouting and shouting, you want to be man of God, you went to Aso Rock, you came back, you say if you talk what you know, and we were shouting. This man, talk to a member. These people are coming for a dying minute like this. When they have blocked, you are coming to say defend yourself. How would they defend themselves? Where are they going to get AK-47? Where are they going to get machine gun? Are you going to provide it for them? No, we should be very rational within our thinking. We cannot just come and accept everything. Okay, because Adeboye have come to say, defend yourself. Oh, we can start clapping for him. Oh, he has come. We have been shouting for that all this while. So the point is that Adeboye, if anything happened to the church in Nigeria, Adeboye is part of it. If anything happened, those people telling me to refresh, go and change your phone. Go and change your phone because even the broadcast is still good here, but I have to refresh as well. You know, no problem. All right, you're welcome back. You're welcome back. And here we go. Yes, you're welcome back. And I think we are good to go now. So the thing is that we should not be clapping for these men when they come like this to speak, you know, because these are the people who claim they see tomorrow. These are the people who claim they see vision. They see God will reveal things to them, and I wonder why God have not revealed to them, you know, all these things. People are saying I should block the comment section because some people are here. The Osoji are here to constitute nuisance. So we are going to restrict the comment section. I was told that some of them, when they hear $10,000, when they hear $10,000, I'm not a monkey. They hear $1,000, $10,000. I'm up like a monkey, you know. monkey. No, or I'm going to block the comment section. We're not going to block it. If all this nonsense, they do it again, we're going to block them. Right. But we're going to give a one moment. Let us give a bit some level of restriction. Here we go. Yes, some people when they hear Simon Ekpa solicited for 50 men with $10,000 monthly, they calculated it with calculator and they jump out because thought that Biafra movement, what we are doing now is what they were doing. They thought it is what we are doing. So when they hear the word 10,000, Simon Ekpa is going to make money. We will not agree. Well, nobody should give him money. Nobody should give him money because these criminals, they thought that what we are doing is what they have done for years. They've been doing it for years. Mazi Simon Ekpa was crying bitterly. I need 100 men. I need 100 men. And they were busy collecting the money, putting it in their pocket. If we tell you what we know, what we've seen now, some of you will cry. If we tell you the level of damage these people have done to these people, are going to cry. But thank God, we have rescued this struggle. We have rescued Biafra struggle. I am assuring you today that Biafra restoration have been rescued from the hands of criminals. And so shouting, calculating $10,000 for one person for 50, just go there and laugh at them. Because these are the criminals. They have gone forever. You know, when I was telling them that we are going to chase them away from this movement, they thought we were joking. They say you are not a member of IPOB. How can you chase people away? They don't know that what we are doing now is not about member of IPOB. It's about who want to liberate Biafra. The leader of this indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Simon Ekpa, to know who is a member and who is not a member. He wanted 100 men, and I promised him to come out. 100 men, more than 100 men will be ready waiting for him. It's happening. At least you can all attest to that. It is happening already. Before our leader will come out and Biafra will be in his palm, we are going to do it. This is not about making. When he come out, Biafra will be in his palm. And God will use us to do it. It's already happening. And let me tell you, we can never miss this 2023. so they are crying. My people don't listen to criminals. They are gone, and the only way to make a call for mega funding of this movement. We know those who God is going to use to make this Biafra come next year. They are listening to me, and they're going to make the necessary move. All right, let us listen to what Adeboye say. Adeboye, it is fire for fire. Redeemed Church overseer, Pastor Adeboye, asked Nigeria Christians to defend themselves against attackers. So you are hearing that? He said, defend yourself against attackers. You see, those people who were shouting on television, shouting on YouTube, shouting everywhere, where are them today? All of them are gone. All of them. All right, so let us continue. Let us continue. Adeboye said, defend yourself. The general overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor Enoch Adeboye, has asked Christians to defend themselves amid the rising insecurity in Nigeria. During his sermon at the ongoing July Holy Ghost service at the church headquarters in Mowe, Ogun State, Adeboye also prayed that terrorists and all their sponsors would not know peace. That is why Nigeria government will never know peace, because they are the major sponsor of the terrorists. He stated that there was nowhere in the Bible where God said a child of God could not defend himself. So suddenly, there were nowhere in the Bible. I thought these people are preaching, if they slap you, if they slap you in the other cheek, turn the other side for them to slap you again, so that that makes you a good Christian. Now, they are telling you there is nowhere in the Bible where a child of God could not defend himself. So, I don't know. I don't know whether anybody coming to slap you, Adeboye is telling you now, because slapping is attacking. Adeboye is telling you, if anybody is coming to slap you, defend yourself. Defend yourself. Because I don't know whether attack, you have categories. Is slap an exception? These people have preached to us. If they want to slap you in the other cheek, turn the other cheek after receiving the slap. The person, you turn to the other side of your cheek. Let them give you the slap again. That is what they have preached to Nigerians for ages. They continue to preach this thing. Look at what it has done. It has caused today. Today, after ages and decades of preaching, when they slap you here, you turn this one. Pastor Adeboye is now telling us to change overnight. It is no longer like that. Bible never said don't defend. There is nowhere it is in the Bible where Bible says don't defend yourself, because they should have started preaching to us. When somebody want to slap you, defend yourself. They didn't do it. And because of that, these terrorists have taken Christians in Nigeria for granted. They have come to know that Christians is, when you kill them, another one will come out and say, kill me, God will forgive. And then another one will rush out and say, kill me, you are going to die by bullet, you are going to die by knife, and all that. They continue to preach this thing, deceiving our people. Today, look at what it has cost. They are taking us for granted. There is no threat. There is no threat you are going to give to any person now in Nigeria as a Christian for a person to take you serious. I am telling you. Even this thing he's saying now, they can never take him serious. Because it is for decades of preaching that if they slap you in the other cheek, you turn this one, let them slap you. Be nice, be this, be that. Now, they are bringing confusion to the preaching of Christ. The confusion now is that, because they know the truth. They know the truth. The confusion now is that if they come to defend yourself, there is nowhere it is in the Bible that you cannot defend yourself. So we need to elaborate this Bible a little bit to know whether Pastor Adeboye will apologize for misleading people, because he has laid a very foundation. The foundation they laid today in the life of every Christian in Nigeria is what they are paying the price today. They are paying the price. The price is that they are killing Christians like chicken. And the only thing America will do is to write, oh, we designate Nigeria. Fulani don't care. What do they do? What are they going to do with America designating Nigeria as a Christian country that persecutes Christians? They don't care. They don't go to America. They don't go to America. They want to travel, they go to Dubai. They go to Qatar. They go to Saudi Arabia. You know, they don't go to America. What do they go to America to do? They say America designate Nigeria. America remove Nigeria from a destination. Those nonsense are not nonsense. It doesn't move Fulani. Fulani don't have any. Fulani, America is Fulani enemy. America will continue to be the enemy of Muslim and Islamic world, whether you like it or not. So they already marked them as enemies. So there is nothing America is going to write today against the conquest of Nigeria by this Fulani jihadist, and then it is going to move the government. If that is what you are thinking, you are making a mistake. All these things are just formality to give them some economic sanction and restrict them from traveling, and it doesn't even concern them because they don't go to America. Where they go is Saudi Arabia. I'm telling you the fact. So when Adeboye now come to tell you there is nowhere in the Bible where Bible says don't defend yourself, we need to either them to clarify to us whether there is categories of defense and why they have been preaching and misleading people who deserve to be apologized to. They need to come and say, sorry for misleading, because we do not understand that Nigeria is living in a very dangerous diversity, cultural and religious diversity, that after decade, over 100 years of this trying period, it has come to a very, very conclusion or to an end that the thing we have preached to you and to your generation was wrong. That in a country like Nigeria, you do not need to preach peace. You don't need to preach when somebody slap you, slap back, or turn the other one. That what they should be preaching is that when they want to slap you, slap back. When Muslims want to kill you, kill them back. When they want to take over your land, take them, chase them away. Today they are going to pay the price. And what are we going to do to people that have lost their life because of this preaching? Because as I'm talking to you today, they have taken every Christian in Nigeria as a coward. Tomorrow, they will kill a pastor and Khan will come and say, calm down. Let us put it to God. Let us pray. They will come again, capture another Reverend Father, kill the Reverend Father. They will say, okay, come. We will be expecting Khan, Christian Association of Nigeria, to live up to expectation. They become the most cowardly group on earth, thereby giving this kind of signal to the enemy that they are weak. Today, Adeboye is coming to preach a different thing. We deserve apology from Adeboye. And all the Christians, pastors in Nigeria, if they agree with what Adeboye said, they must apologize to Nigerians. Especially not all Nigerians, but indigenous people in Nigeria. They must apologize. Because they have misled people for many years. Now they are telling you it is nowhere in the Bible. So where have they been telling, where did they see, if it is not in the Bible, that you must not defend yourself? If somebody coming to slap you, are you not going to defend yourself? Why would you allow somebody to slap you and then you turn the other cheek for the person to slap again? That has given birth to what the jihadists are doing today. That has given birth to the advantage they are taking against us. Now, I do not need to go into reading, this and that, but let me tell you one thing. I'm going to bring a video of Governor Otto so that all of you will understand what is going on. One moment.
Premier replied, "In the name of God, the compassionate and the merciful, let thanks be given to God everywhere in the northern region of Nigeria for the blessing of self-government which we have received this day through his help, and for the blessing of progress which has long been a feature of our lives within this region. In our prayers, let us also beseech Almighty God for continued and peaceful progress, and for the furtherance of the prosperity and happiness of the people of this land. As I speak to you on this historic day, I am beset by many emotions. The emotion of gratitude. Gratitude to Almighty God that I have been spared to be of service to my people and lead them towards this great event in our history. The emotion of humility, humbly conscious of my own limitations and of the pressing need for every one of us to give of his best now and in the future, even more than we have done in the past. The emotion of pride, proud that I and my colleagues have succeeded in the face of many difficulties in the aim of acquiring self-government as soon as it was practicable. And finally, the emotion of joy, greatly rejoicing that I can share with all of you this day an immense feeling of relief and contentment at the successful outcome of our advance towards the creation of a self-governing northern region of Nigeria. But it remains for me to express our keen anticipation of May the 15th, when we shall officially celebrate this day. We shall then welcome and be honored by the presence of their Royal Highnesses, the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester. We shall also welcome many high dignitaries, both from the United Kingdom and from other countries. Sharing in our celebrations, there will be present, in addition, many of the distinguished government officers who have served us long and so well in the past. On May the 15th, we shall not forget our young men and women in training overseas. Although they will not be with us, we shall most certainly be thinking of them. For on them, in years to come, will we rely for the successful attainment of our next objective.
That was the Mirabello also speaking, and he was happy about the northern region because their plan was not clear during this time around. He was given the speech of having the opportunity to have the northern region government. Today, if you ask them for northern regional government, they will refuse because they are leading and ruling Nigeria. They are now controlling the region of Niger Delta, as they call them. They control the region of Biafra, as they call them. So if you tell them now, for regional government, it is going to be over their dead body. Will they accept regional government? You see, that is why when people are talking about restructure Nigeria, I look at them as people that are stupid. I look at them. How do you think that these people that have used guns and bullets to penetrate and control Biafra territory from Kano, from Abuja, from Zamfara, from Katsina, all of a sudden, we just come and say, okay, let us have the regional government. Do you know what it means? I do not know. You have to be very rational in your thinking. If it is you today that control the North, control everything in the North, and all of a sudden, and you are believing in one Nigeria, I want you to be very sincere to yourself. If it is you today that controls the North, using every strategy, and your target from the beginning of Nigeria is how to take over northern Nigeria, and you have succeeded in controlling the resources in the North, and then all of a sudden, the Northerners are coming to tell you, it is time to change this thing, let us have, and your plan was to take over northern Nigeria. Are you going to give up? I am asking you today, even Peter Obi, if Peter Obi, as an Igbo man, controls some things, resources in the North, and Peter Obi's grandfather have a motive, an agenda of taking over northern Nigeria, and they handed over power to Peter Obi. Peter Obi inherited the power and the ideology of taking over northern Nigeria. And today, Peter Obi found himself as one of the elite in Nigeria, controlling the resources in the North. And then the northern people will come and say, we have to divide, we have to restructure this country. And you think Peter Obi will just give away what he inherited from his forefathers? This is what I want you people to understand. You think Peter Obi, this Peter Obi that is shouting, it is the time of Ndibo. All these Ndibo that is shouting, it is time for them. You think they are going to abdicate like that? Never. That is the situation of the northern Nigeria today. That is the situation. They can never ever, if it is you, you will not do it. So the only solution is everybody go their way. So when that, and that is going to happen by fight. Because they can't just let it go. So we need to fight. I am telling you, as you see me today in this Biafra movement, I have made up my mind that fight will bring Biafra. If it later comes by referendum, we thank God. But let us prepare for fight. Because I know the people we are dealing with. That is why if you are in this movement and you are telling me you are a peaceful freedom fighter, I do not know what freedom fighter is doing in your profile. If you are everybody wants peace. In fact, it is because of the peace we want that we are asking that we want to leave Nigeria, right? It's because of peace. So if you are a freedom fighter and you are saying, oh, you are begging everybody, come here, give me yam. Come there, give me yam. I am, let us meet. If you are a freedom fighter and you are doing that, you are not a freedom fighter. Remove freedom fighter from your profile and put freedom beggar. We are changing them today. Anybody that is telling you, oh, I am asking, tell them that you are not a freedom fighter. You are a freedom beggar. A freedom beggar. You are begging for freedom. We don't beg for freedom. As I am today, I am ready to fight. And if it didn't come by fighting, we thank God for that. But I'm ready to fight. And believe me, and I know that the time has come. So if you think that you are begging for freedom, put it in your profile. I am a freedom beggar for Biafra. And don't put it fight, because you don't fight. Freedom fighter will be ready to fight anybody, any day, anytime. When the freedom is threatened. When the process to getting the freedom is threatened. So we change their name hereby. We hereby change the name of these people tonight. We are hereby changing their name tonight. And their name will be, going forward, freedom beggars. We do not beg. We do not beg for freedom. We fight for freedom. And that's exactly the way it is tonight. And so they should just leave us alone. It is not a must that the Biafra freedom will come from you, the criminals. You have failed, and just go out of the way. Do not come to make comment when we have put up a strategy how to fight if the need arises and secure our freedom. You don't come and start, some of them will come. Oh, Simon Ekpa is asking for $10,000. He's asking for money, he's asking for this. Well, do you think you are going to fight for freedom with an empty hand? This is to show you that these people, if it is only God that have made this time to come. If not, you can imagine when with a freedom fighter, the only thing they'll do is to talk about money. Don't contribute money to him. You are giving him money. Everything is money, because they have been eating this money. They have been embezzling this money for years. If you ask them now, what have you done with the money contributed to you for years? There is nothing to show for it. Absolutely nothing. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu cried for these people, because most of the things that were going on, he didn't know about it. I was telling you people when they kidnap our leader, I said, these people will do everything to destroy this Biafra movement, because they didn't see us coming. They didn't see the COVID-19 coming. They didn't see it. They called us COVID-19 that time. They didn't see us coming. So when we came, it was a big threat to them. They know that the game is over. And then first of all, we ended the Anonymous, the scam syndicate called Anonymous. They controlled them. We ended them. The pockets began to dry. They thought it was a joke. I told them, God will use me to end you in this movement. They thought it's a joke. Today, what is going on? They left our men to die of hunger. If you people, Biafra, know what we have known today, you are going to cry for days. You will just go inside, lock yourself up and cry. These people committed atrocities against our men. They committed atrocities. Atrocities. Common food. They could not provide to our men. Common food. Nzama. I gave them the name. Common food they can't give to our men. You people will be shocked the day I will open my mouth to talk. And some of them will come and start talking about Simon Ekpa. The game have changed. The game have changed. And that is why some of you, as we are calling you to come out, those 50 men to come out because the time is now. You will know that I don't blame you for withdrawing your support. I don't blame you. You did the right thing. Because you follow the Spirit of God. But the time has come. You come back. Come back. And for those who have never identified themselves at all, you see what is going on in Nigeria today, you have people back home. The time is now for you to, you don't need to join the movement. Come and support financially. We need 50 men that will be giving us $10,000 every month. Very important. And we are going to bring Biafra before the end of next year. Before the end of next year, let me not even, before the end of 2023, Biafra will be on the table. I want you to listen.
And if they do that, if they placate on, why can't we work together? How can you compare the APC government that have taken us from top to bottom? And we're nowhere. We're not even at the bottom. We are going beneath the bottom. We're going beneath the end. We're dying. No.
If you listen to Governor Autumn watches our program very well. I want you to take to listen to what he said.
Challenges are a family affair. This will be resolved. I believe that for some of us who are vocal and are speaking our mind, we are speaking the truth, the candidate and the leadership of the party should be able to address these grievances that we're talking about. They are genuine. And if they do that, if they placate on, why can't we work together? How can you compare the APC government that have taken us from top to bottom? And we're nowhere. We're not even at the bottom. We are going beneath the bottom. We're going beneath the end. We're dying. Nothing is functioning in Nigeria today. And all that we need is for a new regime to take over and take us from bottom to top.
This one is still talking about new regime.
So, taking Nigeria from bottom to top is like a larger picture.
Okay.
And some of us are prepared to team up with all progressive minds and people who are willing to help rescue and rebuild this country, because we cannot continue in this manner. The way we are going, if we continue and we continue to keep quiet, we are also, all of us are also going to be consumed one day. So the concern of some of us is to ensure that we get things moving right. You talk about 2023 election. How can we continue in this manner and say that we're going to have a credible election? Look at what is happening. The APC that would have been giving us leadership, look at what they did in their primaries. They have not followed due process. They don't believe in the rule of law. They believe in lawlessness. That is why today bandits have taken over everywhere. We are just waiting for the day that we hear that bandits have taken over the presidential villa, just like they did in Afghanistan. That's extreme.
Are you listening?
That's extreme. Those thoughts are extreme.
Are you listening? Now, the information, these are the things that is the problem. You see, when the journalist in Nigeria, the media in Nigeria should be a channel where information will go to the public. Now you can understand what is going on here. If they can tackle a governor like this, not to pass information to the public. Now listen. Oh, so go to...
About. They are genuine. And if they do that, if they apply, can't we work together? How can you compare the AP government that have taken us from top to bottom? And we're nowhere. We're not even at the bottom. We are going beneath the bottom. We're going beneath the earth. We're dying. Nothing is functioning in Nigeria today. And all that we need is for a new regime to take over and take us from bottom to top. That is what we are saying. So taking Nigeria from bottom to top is a larger picture. And some of us are prepared to team up with all progressive minds and people who are willing to help rescue and rebuild this country.
And then also, that reminds me, before we continue, we are going to need sponsors of the Voice of Biafra Radio. We need the Voice of Biafra Radio in other states. We want it to go all over Biafra land before we come back and start topping them, for a wider range. Now we have Biafra, Voice of Biafra in Ebonyi State. We need a wider range in Ebonyi State. We have Voice of Biafra in Enugu State. We need a wider range in Enugu State. We have Voice of Biafra in Imo State. We need a wider range in Imo State. We have Voice of Biafra in Abia State. We need a wider range in Abia State. The Anambra State Voice of Biafra will be launched in a matter of days. So we need a wider range. And then we need to go to Delta, Rivers, Bayelsa, Akwa Ibom, Cross River, and so. So we need people, sponsors to come forward for this particular project. Very, very important, because we need the radio as never before now. We need the entire Biafrans to be listening to the radio and to follow instruction, because this is a very crucial time in this Biafra liberation. So we want also to have sponsors of this Voice of Biafra Radio. And if you want to be a sponsor of the Voice of Biafra Radio, you can write me at info@ekpa.fi. Every donation for this radio must go through the ipobinUSA.org/donate. You specifically write for Radio Biafra, for Voice of Biafra, and then you send the receipt of that payment to me. But first of all, if you are interested in sponsoring the radio, you write me at info@ekpa.fi, and I will continue from there. Thank you.
Because we cannot continue.
And then, of course, you can also contact any of the Umuadas. Any of the Umuadas, contact them that you want to be part of the sponsorship of the Voice of Biafra. And we're going to put you, they are going to attend to you very well as well. Because my own is that it may take me time for me to respond. So I think the best way is also to go through the Umuada or any of the media team. Thank you.
In this manner, the way we continue to keep quiet, also all of us are also going to be consumed one day. So the concern of some of us is to ensure that we get things moving right. You talk about 2023 election. How can we continue in this manner and say that we're going to have a credible election? Look at what is happening. The APC that would have been giving us leadership, look at what they did in their primaries. They have not followed due process. They don't believe in the rule of law. They believe in lawlessness. That is why today bandits have taken over everywhere. We are just waiting for the day that we hear that bandits have taken over the presidential villa, just like they did in Afghanistan. We're just waiting for the day that bandits will come and take over government house.
That's extreme.
Are you hearing that?
Those thoughts are extreme. God forbid that kind of situation.
Imagine, God forbid.
God forbid. I agree with you, but I should tell you the truth.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. The truth needs to be spoken. But I'm just saying that the extreme thoughts are not for television like this. But stay with me, Governor Houghton.
That is my problem with Channels Television. You always don't want somebody to say the truth. And what are you doing to get it?
Yes.
But
if you don't want me to appear on your program, you tell me, and there is no need.
Exactly.
I will tell you the truth. Things are going bad. Nigeria is going down the drain.
Exactly.
Nigeria is collapsing.
Mm-hmm.
Under your watch, as a television network that should be telling the truth,
Tell them.
you don't want us to say it, then you don't invite me to your program.
Exactly.
That is the truth.
the reason why,
I cannot go to the villa.
Tell
I
them.
cannot go to see the president. They have stopped me. And here, that you should help me communicate with the president. You're stopping me.
Yes.
What do you want me to do?
I'm not stopping you, Governor.
What do you want me to do?
I'm saying
Tell
that
them.
there are lines
You're stopping me now.
that need to be told. There are rules guiding this profession.
Which
There are
rule?
rules guiding
Which
the
rule?
administrators we have.
Don't worry. One day you will sleep in your house and your head will be rolling on the floor. Which rule?
Nobody is holding you back from
Have I said anything? Have I said anything that is lie? Have I said anything against government that is not true?
No, leave
I'm
him.
saying the truth.
Leave him. I'm going to visit him too.
My people who have been killed. You want me to do what? What do you want me to do? Everywhere, kids everywhere.
Okay.
And you don't want us to talk.
Yes, they don't want.
Absolutely. You're probably getting it. You're getting it wrong. I'm just getting you aware. When you say that bandits may take over the presidential villa, I'm saying that's an extreme thought.
No, it is true. It is true. They are going to take over.
Has it not happened in Afghanistan?
Okay.
Bandits not take over Afghanistan.
It happens. Yeah.
Are you not?
And I'm not stopping.
Are you not aware? Are you not aware that bandits have killed people in Abuja?
Okay, he's not aware.
The Federal Capital Territory, bandits have killed people there.
He's not aware.
I talked to you. 8 people have been killed by bandits.
Okay.
In my own state.
He's not aware.
Other people it was 17. The other day it was 20. The other day it was 25. How do you want me to feel?
No, he's not aware. He's wearing suit.
Absolutely. Nobody is saying that. Governor, don't get it wrong, please. Nobody is stopping you for nobody is stopping you from expressing your emotion.
They have KG channels television.
Yes.
I used to respect you, but the way you're behaving, I'm not happy.
No.
They have caged channel television. Governor Autumn just hit the nail on the head. They have caged channel television. Listen.
The other day was 17. The other day was 20. The other day it was 25. How do you want me to feel? And you want me to come here and praise you and praising the government of
absolutely. Nobody is saying that. Governor, don't get it wrong, please. Nobody is stopping you for nobody.
Government is just a killer.
They have KG channels television. I used to respect you, but the way you're behaving.
For nobody stopping you from expressing your emotion.
They have KG channels television. I used to respect you, but the way you're behaving, I'm not happy.
For you from expressing your emotion.
They have KG channels television. I used to respect you, but the way you're behaving, I'm not happy.
No. That's unfair to make that kind of statement. That's unfair. But stay with me. For nobody is stopping your emotion.
They have KG channels television. I used to respect you, but the way you're behaving, I'm not happy.
No. That's unfair to make that kind of statement. That's unfair. But stay with me. We'll be back.
They want to cut it.
Back and talk more about this. Make that kind of statement. That's for nobody is stopping you from expressing your emotion.
They have KG channels television. I used to respect them. The way you're behaving, I'm not happy.
No. For nobody is stopping you from.
Governor Autumn told them, pump and play, that they have caged the channel television. You see, that is the fact. He said that this thing is not going to work. This one, let us listen.
I'm asking a very pertinent question. Is Nigeria working for you? Major General Muhammadu Buhari retired, knew the solutions to Boko Haram till he finally became president. He asked ex-President Jonathan to resign because of insecurity. He cried empathetically. He promised to end Boko Haram in 3 months. But now, he's telling us he's done his best to arm the military. Why isn't he resigning? Governor Fashola knew the solutions to providing stable power supply till he became Minister of Power, and darkness pervaded the land. After trying hard and giving excuses like he only plays a supervisory role, the ministry was assigned to someone else. power grid, still they collapse. The NSAS protests were tagged insurrection. In fact, someone said Aisha Yusufu ought to be in jail for instigating violence. Then farmers were beheaded in Borno. Same person asked Aisha Yusufu to lead a protest. Aren't these people supposed to forbid hypocrisy? Is Nigeria working for any Nigerian today? From leaders hoarding food for the poor, receiving kickbacks from government contracts, to farmers needing permission to go to their farms. Is Nigeria working for you? Why is Zamfara's gold for Zamfara and Niger Delta oil for Nigeria? Why is Isba destroying alcohol, but their state governments receive federal allocation from monies received via taxation, including tax on alcoholic beverages? Why are some federal roads abandoned to bandits and kidnappers? Who is in charge of Nigeria's security? The president is talking tough this time. Most times, he is shocked by the rest of us, by the absence of good governance under him. Regardless of his campaign promises and the manifesto of his political party, Nigeria of development. From Naira continually losing its value to a recently launched locomotive train breaking down in the middle of nowhere. Nigeria has to be working for some people, though. The government can do no wrong. To this set of people, their money isn't being stolen. Even if the money is being borrowed, leaving debts for their own children to pay in future. Even if the leaders don't use public institutions, from sending their children to Ivy League schools abroad to getting medical treatment abroad, some people who have nothing, and we need to donate money for their medical bills if they have a serious ailment, continue to hail the obvious lack of good governance till Nigeria happens to them. Then they get a little peace. May Nigeria never happen to you. Say amen. We deserve better than the political class who go home with millions monthly to represent people who can't even afford to feed themselves. I am Elijah James. Nigeria is not working for me. Is Nigeria working for you?
All right. Thank you very much. And of course, I want to tell you that we will continue.